Hello everybody and welcome back to playing Daggerfall. It is quite late in the day for me, but you have to understand, yesterday England set on fire. Well, more than England set on fire, because a whole bunch of people experienced a lot of issues with their computers, but England literally set on fire because it was very hot. 27 degrees, which for most people would be like, what is 27 degrees? That's absolutely nothing. But that's not the kind of temperature that's common here. It happens like once or twice a year, maybe. So it is hot, and my room is gray. I love my room color. It is something that I definitely enjoy, but it has this one issue of attracting warmth, and the bricks that the house is made from has this issue of keeping warmth in. Therefore, my room is blisteringly hot still, despite keeping my window open the whole night and attracting more than a fair share of bees or wasps, one or the other, into my room, because there's once again a hive that's not too far, and they do the buzz things very much. I have a couple things on my mind today. The first thing that I want to do is I definitely want to repair, but I think we can last a couple of quests still, so I thought, why not go out and do the optional quests. There's, I think it's called Elysana's Betrayal. Actually, let me just check it. Yeah, there's Elysana's Betrayal and there's Elysana's Robe, and both is given by Princess Elysana at Castle Wayrest. For one of those, I do believe, have an invitation here, so that's probably paper. There we go. My good friend Lord Woodbourne says you are a hero that can be trusted. I would be truly indebted to you if you would stop by sometime to chat. Maybe you could even do something for me. I would be oh so grateful. So there we go, folks. We do have Elysana's invitation, and I believe that one is for Elysana's Betrayal quest. Now, I am quite worried because there is a non-optional main storyline quest that requires me to receive an invitation from a different person, and that has not come. I imagine if that does not come for long enough, we're just kinda hit them up, you know, see how they're doing, what they're doing. That's east. So I need to be going that direction particularly until I hit the wall, and then I should run around the wall. And we should be able to enter the Wayrest Castle. Now, one of the things that I am quite concerned is I haven't visited a repair person in a very long time, so I think my sword will break at some point. But I do believe that we can probably last these couple of side quests, as they are mostly focused on going to a location and, you know, speaking with a person and doing a thing. There's also some combat involved, but it is not an outright dungeon. So I don't think that with these ones we're gonna get stuck for like millions of years. I think I can knock them out, and then I can figure out what's happening on the main quest territory. There is another quest that I don't need to do because it was a prerequisite for a quest that I have already done. Because you can effectively choose which of the prerequisites you're doing. Is it just that way? It probably is. But that one requires you to be level 9, so I can't exactly do it yet. So we're just gonna be doing these for a little bit. And then figure out what's happening with the main quest line. You see, I spend my time reading up on Daggerfall sometimes, so that I know kind of what is happening. So that I'm not entirely clueless, because I don't enjoy the feeling of being completely lost. We are looking for Princess, and that is Princess Elysana, so let us just override quest generation. You're even more dashing in person than Lord Woodbourne said. I just love talking to men and women of action. I know that you're looking for a certain object, Myrta. A totem pole or something. Well, an acquaintance of mine, a particularly delightful, majestic orc, has something that may help you. If you would escort my cousin in Christoria Greencroft to Gort Walk, you can have it. Would you do this teensy-weensy favor for me? Yes, I will. How exciting! It will be a real adventure. Chrisana Greencroft just loves to travel and has been dying to spend some time with Gortwalk. Go to Great Tower of Ruvias, to a place called the Heathstone Residence. He will pay you 595 gold pieces for bringing him Restoria Greencroft. Don't you just love these dangerous missions? Is she like tied up or is she fine? I'm asking this because you just gave me a whole person and you told me that they would love to spend some time with an orc. I want to check the quest log. Grey Tower of Ruvias. I'm mostly doing this because, the last time I did a quest like this, the quest wording and the quest log did not match, so I want to avoid that issue. I'm sorry, Grey Tower of Ruvias. There we go! I must have mistyped it. We are gonna overwrite that one. I don't actually remember which residence she asked me to look into. So, whoopsie daisy. That is a lot of houses. Don't suppose I could ask somebody. Location. Regional. It was a residence. I can't believe that I actually can't ask her about it. Ooh, a house for sale. Oh, that's cool. I hate that she literally said that it's a residence. Where am I? Whose residence am I at? Well, my map doesn't say. That's shit. Okay, they have no secret people up in their attic. Huh. Ask around to locate the contact's residence. But there's not even like a conversational for that. That's a temple. Like, I would have assumed... I have an idea. Let's save over. Then let's load and see what she says exactly. Because I have a feeling that she's gonna give me the exact same location twice, because that has happened before. I have a feeling that these locations are seeded well in advance. Great Tower of Revias. The Hearthton residence. Hearthton residence. I am sure that it's the same one. So I need to find the Hearthton residence. There's like quite a lot of residences. Okay, that's Wickfield. So that isn't the Hearthton residence. That's Wick Smith. Why do you have children living on their own? That's locked. That's locked. That's Yomham. Mooring. I am apparently not saving any of this information. I'm also apparently supposed to be, like, attacked by people in this town. Do you know anything about Myrta's house? This makes so little sense. I wouldn't want to be called no gossip, but the fortress of Forgium used to be under King's Crypt, but now it is a Centillion prison. The fact that I can't ask where the Hearthrun residence is. That's tripping me up so bad. I despise your kind. Just go away. Okay. That is something new, but... what did I do with that guy? So... there is one place that got marked as residence. It's this one. Do we think that's a good sign? I mean, no other place that I entered got marked. So it makes me think that maybe that is where I need to be. I am hearing a very cute in-game cat. It must be this one. Aww. I need to go up. That only place that got marked as residence. There are a lot of holds going on right now. Okay, so I broke into somebody's residence for absolutely no good reason. Nice to know. Oh, Jesus. Let's try from here. Again. Let's see if we can trigger an attack. Which is apparently missing. And my ability to ask about Hearthrend residents is also kinda missing. I will escort your cousin. Grey Tower of Revias, the Hearthstone residence. Please, game, be able to do this? Oh, god damn it. Really? Now you're gonna start doing... Well, I suppose I should say that at least that's something new, but that's not very good. If there's one issue that really irritates me, it's that one. I would like to be able to generate that quest without overriding that save in case we need it. Grey Tower of Revias, Hearthstone residence. But it will override my other save if we did it. Even though we're so not doing it right now. Oh, okay, we have teleport unlocked. This will do. Okay. Time to... I'm gonna not sprint this time, because I don't know how I actually got there the last time, and we're gonna travel less than we just traveled. And see if that helps. Well, I already moved from my place, so I can't just choose not to sprint. I can't choose to travel somewhere else in Wayrest. Let's try going to Grey Tower now. No. Really. Game, this is like one of the most annoying bugs possible, just having the whole exhaustion thing. Just for the lols. Well, getting out of Wayrest helped, so let's get out of Wayrest again. And go somewhere close. Let's go in sort of the right direction. No. What if I tried traveling by foot? Like, fuck the ship. Let's start traveling by foot. Really, really, really slowly. I will be amazed if we get to our destination again, but hopefully this time our destination is not bugged. So yeah, I did not expect to actually struggle with these quests as badly as I am struggling, but what can you do? Bug be bug. We have managed to leave where we were. So what about next town over? We have managed to reach the next town over. What about reaching the corner for Vias? Okay, we're now in Norvias. Now let's find the Grey Tower again. And I do wish to get there, please. We did not manage to get there, but we're getting closer and closer. So there's that. We're now in Norvias, which is better than where we started off. I have never fought the traveling system this badly. Right. Any movement is now resulting in that. Let's move even less. I don't actually know what causes it or what stops it from happening, but I've gotten places before, so we do know that it is possible. The only other thing that I can figure out is to load into the Wayrest save and move out of that Grey Tower and back into Grey Tower. I got myself all over to Sign Castle. So that's better. Where is Grey Tower? Well, we have successfully arrived at Grey Tower again. We're looking for Hearthstone. Place of residence. But also at the moment, probably a place to rest would be good. Still no attacks though. And hopefully I can ask people about Hearthstone residence this time. May I get a room for 2 days, please? And I would like to check the time, if possible. Right, so how about we just have a 13-hour nap? I think that will do. That will get people maybe talking to us. Oh god, the music. How to get hurt? I despise your kind. Just go away. What is my kind? See, Hawthorne residence just doesn't come up on the list. That's what has me worried. I have nobody to actually ask about where Hearththorn residence is. So we're here. We now know that Quest Generation 100% does the exact same thing every single time when we take it. So I wanna look at the location very, very specifically, and then search it up online in case anyone knows it, because I don't. Apparently, people suggest to spam view while going around. That might help. It is. This is a good reason why putting in generated quests into your game might be such a bad idea. So info mode. I'll just have to check a million houses, you know, no biggie. Totally not get annoying. Residence. This house has nothing of value. The only way to use the interaction, the view mode seems to be... Oh, Jesus Christ, how come I get to just walk through some of these doors? The only way to actually get info on things seems to be to click it with your mouse. And I can't just click it on here. So that's a residence. That's a residence. That's a residence. We're looking for Hawthorne residence in particular. Mage's Guild. Like, I am not actually trying to enter, I just want to look at it. But I seem to be incapable of doing that. And the person that made the forum post said that when you find the residence that you need, it says more than just residence. It actually says the name of the residence. That's how you can know. Alternatively, you can ask peasants, but people do talk to me. It's just that for some reason they have no information about this. Whose house am I in? Once again, there's like one place that's marked as residence, and that is weird. Like, just the fact that they mark it on my map for some reason is very friggin' bizarre. Because I did forcibly enter that house and it was entirely empty. Maybe because I forcibly entered it, but what do you know? It's another just residence. Rusty Rascal. Sometimes I will enter it, sometimes my character will just read what it is. I want my character to read what it is. Because I'm not trying to break and enter in here. Nothing of value, nothing of value, residence. Don't know whose house this is. Oh, it's the weird person. Well, at least this time he would speak to me. There is no way for me to actually trigger. I'm just trying to find the exit to this place now. Just not trying to climb anything. There's no way for me to... trigger the dialogue. Don't know why sometimes my character just goes, hey, it's breaking and entering time. Do I enter these places just because somebody, like, invites me in? Am I compelled to enter if I am invited in? Once again, I just accidentally enter and it doesn't land on my map, so I'm just assuming that it is the wrong place. Once again, my character is just compelled to enter just because somebody invited them. These red houses have very problematic doors. By which I mean it's hard for me to find them. The only residence that ever got remotely, like, marked was that one. Making it so incredibly suspicious to me. Like... if it was not important, would you really mark it as a residence on the map? And the last time I broke in, it was empty as well. Let's just go to it again, because just the fact that it got marked and nothing else ever did does not stand very well with me. It makes me want to focus on it. Makes me think that there's something special about that place. Okay, it is... This time it is one of the things that I can enter. Copperfield. Well, that's not correct. Is there any other family members in here? Any secret grandpas or grandmas? No. It's like a perfectly normal place, but for some reason it got marked on my map as a residence while nothing else did. So then, attempt number 2, because... What? I have... Hello! Hello, Kim. I'm trying to do Elysana's Betrayal. And there is no conversational item for me to figure out. Where is Hawthorne Residence? The only thing that I can figure out to do is to try every single house and leave a note on the ones I have tried. No! It's because I am confused. Nobody else has ever received this bug. So, it's amazing. I'm truly treading some new waters in here. There's just no way to ask about Hawthorne Residence. So, the only thing I can do is enter every single place. Oh my god, I found it! Now, mind you, it's locked. Location general is empty. But at the very least, we now know that it is here. Oh my god. Okay. It's locked, so that's not great. The last time I was unlocking it very forcefully with force, guards hated me, so perhaps we should just, like, I don't know, loiter for a couple of hours, see if it unlocks itself. It's not supposed to be empty. Can I force myself into it? I know that my ability to pickpocket is absolutely ridiculously low. Should I go off and, like, sleep? Would it help if I came back in the morning? Because now, thankfully, I know that it is here, so... Don't know, maybe we should hit up the Savage Huntsman and try tomorrow morning. So, remind Merton to never say... This is gonna be easy. Have I tried coffee for what? Luring out the person out of the residence? Wow. Just... I'm slightly flabbergasted. The fact that this quest is as hard as it is. Let's do 21 hours. It will be 9 AM. I have... I mean, I was literally gonna go and click through every single building. Because, I didn't know what else to do. Nobody else seems to have been missing the conversational line. And, online. And nobody else seems to have been experiencing... Well, I don't know if anyone has experienced a fully empty place, honestly. Maybe they have. Well, firstly, I received a quest, and the end of the quest is to transform this woman to the Hearthstone residence. So, first things first, I couldn't ask anyone about the Hearthstone residence because it was just not on the list of questions that I could pose. So, I had to investigate every single house, and I thought I was just not gonna find it. Secondly, it is locked. And I would assume that it is also empty. Because it is locked. So I'm looking to complete the quest inside of here. And I can't get in. I can try it, but I don't know what are my chances of even succeeding? If I bash, the guards will present themselves immediately. I tried bashing the last time. Yep. Oh my god, no holds. However, here's gonna be the issue. I believe that this place is entirely empty. Because it was locked to begin with. So there's nobody in the attic. No one in here. Oh! Okay! I suppose someone was here. He was just... He is an orc. I think it's just for you, because I can still see myself moving. Which is amazing. My setup includes multiple monitors, so I can observe myself. Well, mostly it's for reading Twitch chat, but Anyway. Yeah, I imagine it is. Myrta, it wasn't my fault. I was hired to set you up. Here, take the 595 gold. Some guy in grey cloak paid me exactly that much to do it. Gristoria Greencroft was just some whore paid to go with you. You know, I just remembered. I have 730 gold pieces that are just too heavy to carry anymore. Why don't you take them and I'll be going? Okay, cool. I have so many questions. Mostly, why was there an orc that had locked himself inside the Great Tower in Orvias? Yay! I couldn't ask anyone about him. I couldn't ask anyone about the residents. And he was just in there, and he's green. Like, what the hell? I thought orcs were like enemies, so... What? Anyway, that quest is technically done. The other side quest that we can have is Elysana's robe, which once again requires us to speak with Princess Elysana in the castle. I'm afraid that something might happen on us trying to travel back. I gotta say, I am very paranoid now. Just how badly this went. Huge paranoia. Okay, we managed to return to Wayrest. Is the quest still in our quest log? No. Good. Good, that means that it has been completed. I still can't believe that there was a literal orc in there. Like, some people say that that quest can like bug out and Elysana themselves meet them. I love cats! Though your face is weird. But I'm gonna blame the fact that we only have a couple of pixels on that. Everyone's face would be weird with a couple of pixels. You know, I have been watching quite a lot of Grimmith recently. I'm watching his Might and Magic series, the ones that are the most recent ones. Okay, that is a graveyard. I am looking for Castle Wayrest again for the other side quest. Well, side main quest. It is main quest, but it is not something that you have to do it. Ah yes, this is my cat, Pixel. And one thing that I kinda hate about how Grimmith plays games is that you get this aura off him. Like, he really knows what he's doing. He's absolutely certain of himself, and he tends to start off and goes with, okay, we're gonna go and do this, and then we're gonna go and do this, and I'm just trying to like follow along going, how do you know? Where do you go and what do you do? Because it's hard for me to understand. And he can have this aura of confidence even when he didn't obviously know or expect something. I feel like the moment I get confused, everything goes up in there. Like, I just go, bleh! What do? Where go? What happened? I just have a permanent aura of confusion about myself, even if I do read up about things. Hi, so, you tried to get me killed. That's not super nice, but do you have another side quest for me? Are you just... No? Did I break you? You look kinda broken. Like you don't quite know what's happened. Okay, well, he's still okay. You're not okay. Hmm? I feel like you're not okay because I can't quite speak to you. I can just look at your cleavage really, really up close. Are you upset that I'm not dead or something? Because I'm kind of getting the vibes. The vibes that you might be a bit upset that I'm not dead or something. Alright. So, I am gonna say... We did Elysana's betrayal. We probably can't do Elysana's robe now. Because, she just won't speak to us anymore. So we're just gonna put that on hold and just say that that's one of the side quests that we probably cannot do. Which is okay, because it was entirely unconnected. So now, there's Brentia's book. And that is level 9, so I still can't do that one. But that one's, once again, is something that we don't need to do because it's connected to Orcish Emancipation, which we have already done. Now, from the things that we do need to do, there is Painting the Truth and Medora's Freedom. I don't actually know how you would ever figure out Medora's Freedom, as in I don't know how you would figure out how you started. But Painting the Truth starts from Queen Acarithia at Castle Sentinel. I don't think that we have ever received a letter from her. It is required level 7. I am kind of worried, but it's also required reputation 5. So it can be that we just don't have great enough reputation with the Queen now. I would like to go to Sentinel. And when in Sentinel, I think what would be a wise thing to do is to go into any armor shops and repair ourselves. Because we haven't done that in a while. I don't think that you can. Sort of. From affiliations, but like you can see, I have a standing with Standar, the Fighters Guild, and the Mages Guild. I can't actually like check individual people affiliations. Yeah, not the Queen. Hopefully I can arrive in Sentinel without anything breaking. Because the bug of you do not reach the location really pisses me off. This one in particular really pisses me off. I lose so much time trying to like work around it. If I was to write a review for Daggerfall, that sentence that bug gives me would so totally enter that review. I know that it isn't the case in the Unity version, probably, because, you know, people have recoded it. But it's definitely the case for me inside the DOSBox version. And I am quite sour. I'm not gonna lie. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try and get into Sentinel slightly differently. We're gonna take Foot Horse, and then we're gonna be reckless. Would that work? Because once I unbroke this, yep, by doing that. So that might be a good way to unbreak things when things break. To change the way that you're traveling. That does mean that I'm gonna be loitering for a while. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press rest. Please don't arrest me. I have not actually rested yet. I have not even thought about how many hours I would like to rest for a while. I just started thinking about how great it would be to have a rest, and just my mental notes just summoned the guards that were just yelling, "Halt from a distance!" Like, how dare you exist here? Halt right now. You're not allowed to exist. Ooh, the door is open now. Unfortunately, it's a very, very bad day because I can't see shit. There is an inn there. But all the shops are down. So let's move in about that direction. See the shops, actually like get ourselves properly repaired. Because we'll start tackling the, you know, main story quests that matter again. And I don't want to like enter a dungeon and be entirely broken. That is just not a thing that I desire. I think I also have 2 rocks of levitation, and I absolutely hope that I do. Because I was reading up on the last quest because a lot of people had struggled with it. Because the last dungeon is effectively one big puzzle, and it doesn't have a reasonable solution. All of its solutions are frankly coming from clicking around randomly, so a lot of people struggle with it. I would like to find ground, thank you very much. Thank you! I have been living here for 12 years now. I have permanent right to stay, but I hope that nobody like ever actually comes in demanding to check my papers, because that has come to me like a long time ago when I applied and through an email. So if I had to find that in a pinch, I'm afraid I would get really stressed about it. Don't die, game. We're just trying to reach all the shops, which is like over here. But yeah, the last quest requires a lot of like random clicking around, and a lot of people get confused because that is legitimately how you solve it. And one of the things that people said is absolutely mandatory to have at that point is levitation. Because you absolutely need to reach like higher items and shit. My levitation is on an item. I think this general store will accept my shit for repairing. Yeah, they will. Repair me whole, please. Is my tower shield magical, or have I already... Okay, I can't repair magical items, fair enough. So I will just repair... I'm hoping that I have several items of levitation, because having that break would be so bad. I mean, I do, but I've always really like struggled with official things and like access to it. So I could dig up an email, but I just, you know, hope that nobody ever asks for it. I can probably even dig up the login, but I haven't used it in such a long while. So that has always been a bit paranoia-inducing for me. I am running so in the wrong direction. I need to run that way. That is another thing about Grimmeth's Might and Magic playthrough. It's one of those games where you like go forward with like just taps and it like jumps forward. I feel like I want to try a game like that, but I also feel like I would get disorientated to all hell and back. Like, turning around or remembering what things are on that kind of like view scenario might be a struggle. And we're going to go arena after Daggerfall, and I feel like arena's kind of close to it because you don't have modern lookarounds. You have, well, this with also, you know, look up and down. So you have the other control scheme for Daggerfall, which is already getting pretty close to press a button and see. Sir, is this a tavern? Yes, it is. Okay. I would like a room for 6 days, please. I got indefinite right to stay because I did not want to get kicked out of the country on accident, so I took care of that as early as I could. It's 8 AM, we want to end up at about 8 AM again. I need to... Well, first let's rest for 72 hours. And then let's rest again for about 48 hours. That will pass 5 days. I should be able to get my gear back. And then we will be repaired. And we can see what is happening with the queen, because she has not called for me. Please tell me that the queen has not broken. I'd rather the queen does not break. We might need to do a quest for her. That might be why she hasn't called for me. Also, in literally the previous quest, I did break into her dungeon, so hopefully they don't mind. Oh, and I have learned quite an unpleasant thing about myself recently. And it is to do with the kind of package that I'm expecting to arrive today from Amazon. I imagine it's gonna arrive later in the evening. In the last 3 years, I seem to have gained weight on my ass in particular. So I'm buying a whole new set of underwear. I don't know how that happened, but I think I went up by like 2 inches, and my husband was both kind of happy about that and making fun of me for it. The amount of gifts to do with asses that I've just received in the last day. Oh, fair enough. Well, thankfully there have been finally replaced. And Labor seems to be making intelligent decisions so far, which is honestly surprising me. I have not seen the government make intelligent decisions for so long that I thought that that is entirely impossible. Yes. Some of my skirts barely fit as well. Like, I have this very, very, very summery skirt that I only use during heat waves, which coincidentally was what happened yesterday. Yay! I am fully repaired, except for my magical items. And that thing didn't really want to go up through my hips anymore. It's partly why I noticed, together with, well, my underwear being very, very, very tight on me and me going, and then taking my hip measurement and going, well, shit. I'm kind of hope that today when I can't get that skirt on, I will be able to just put it on through my head. I have not tried that so far. If not, I'll do what I did with some other parts of my clothing, where I kind of cut a hole in them, like, and installed like a ribbon system that allows me to tie it. So like I have one of the dresses that has a ribbon system for both the top part and the bottom part, so that I can expand with grace. No, I am in the northwest, but it was whole 27 degrees yesterday. I did not like that. I very much dislike that. Brick hot. Room gray. Room even hotter due to brick hot. Heat still has not released today. It takes quite a few days for the house to just bleed the heat. I am now looking for the queen. Are you the queen? No, you're not. Queen Akarithi passed through the door at the back. So it's the same way as going for the dungeon, except we're not gonna meander off into the rest of the castle. We're just gonna speak with Queen Akarithi. Hopefully, she can just give us the main quest. If she cannot, then we'll maybe have to do another quest for her. If that does not happen, I internally will scream a lot. Oh, you're so lucky. That 27 went out of nowhere and it's like down to 20 again. Yeah, it's my thermometer on my computer right now shows 22. I did not like that. Let's hope that it doesn't happen ever again. Are you Queen Akarithi? Okay, that is definitely Queen Akarithi. But I need at least 5 reputation with her, and I'm gonna guess that I don't have it. So sure, I need someone to bring a certain item to contact of mine in Bahazar. You will receive an item in return. If you bring that item back to me, I will happy to reward you 531 gold pieces. Do you agree? Yes. Very good. Take this bar of gold and bring it to a certain young lady in green called Strapga in a place called the Emperor's Equipment in Bahazar. You will need to move quickly. Strapga isn't in the habit of waiting around for laggard couriers. Very well, good luck to you, Myrta. I will expect you back in 10 days. Let's do a quest or two for her, see if that helps. Because we're way past the level requirement for this. And she was supposed to send for us with a message. And I imagine that she didn't because we might not have the right reputation with her. If we can't get the right reputation with her, I will cry. That or figure out how to cheat the game. One or the other. Or both at the same time. So, we're now in Sentinel. Let's throw in a save. Let's throw in a save here, just so that we have 2 different saves. Bahazar. Yes, I want to travel to Bahazar. I can definitely take 3 days to get there. It was the Emperor's something something. It was obviously a shop. Or something like that. There's like 1 shop in this place. And friggin' 1 tavern. So it has to be one of those places. Thank you for having the easiest layout in the world, Bahazar. It's very appreciated. I'm still getting lost though, mostly because I cannot see where I'm going. That is something that is not appreciated. That is the exit door. I'm gonna assume that I'm looking for, like, a woman and not that guy. I'm gonna assume that that is the wrong woman. That also must be the wrong woman. This is a very populated place. That must also be the wrong woman? Gleesy? We're looking for Strapka. Ranty? Don't tell me that it is the guy. Oh, that is Strapka. Marvelous, Marta. I do adore gold, don't you? Well, you'll get your share once you return this particular staff to Queen Akarithi. I hope you remember the way back to Sentinel. Would be funny if I didn't. I'm gonna assume that we did take the staff. Oh, Jesus. You fend off your assailant. You feel something brush against you from behind. You glimpse a figure running away before your attention is forcibly returned to keeping yourself alive. King Edward, Part 8! Why do you even have that in your inventory? I would like to see my inventory, please. The mark is a Breton named Myrta, who will pick up a staff from Emperor's equipment. Bring the staff to me. The courier is of no importance, dead or alive. So this is entirely to do with the quest that we're currently doing, which is randomly generated. Hopefully I still have the staff. I don't know if I ever had the staff, therefore I can't really check. But hopefully I still have the staff. Oh god. Okay. We'll change how we get there. After I restart the game. Good thing that I actually saved. Oh god. That fatigue bug happens so often to me. I hate it. Like, why is the game so mean? I do feel like it's a friend now. Like, I'm definitely very familiar with it. We just, you know, we keep ourselves company, the bug and me. Let's do it recklessly. Will that help? It will. Good. There are enemies nearby. Where? Oh, there. Okay. I think that they're also kind of blind. My gold now. If they're constantly attacking me, I'm assuming that I still have the staff that I came out to get. It's midnight! Which normally doesn't bother me, but I will need to loiter about 3 times. And currently I'm struggling to loiter once because of the enemies. At least this loiter finished. At least the music's very pretty. Right, now all the way immediately into the castle. And be like, got your staff! Love me, please. Want for my services. Send me some letters. Love me. I don't actually know if I was on 0 with her or if I was on minus with her. Because I don't know my own reputation, it's hard to, you know, figure out what to do with that reputation. So let's try to complete a couple of quests for her. If I don't meet the reputation after that, then I'll have to figure something out. At least I feel like this castle is second nature now. Like, I definitely know how to navigate this place. I've been here so often. There's another quest where I need to find a person in a place. So, I have gotten back here. There are apparently enemies nearby. Where? How am I supposed to get reputation with her? If she won't accept the fact that I did the thing. Have been attacked by assassins. Have taken the item. Talked with the right person. So, what gives? Oh god. This game will literally kill me. If I wait for long enough, the quest should drop. I do remember. There's a way to raise all faction reputations through cheating. Let's just do that a couple of times. And go rent a hotel. Wait it out. See what happens. Now mind you, it said factions reputations. I don't know if that counts for the queen. I might still have to do some side quests with her, but I need for this one to now expire. Oh. Is this the reason why I couldn't speak to her? Why it didn't work? Were you the reason? This one looks fancier. Or was that just part of the castle? Because there are apparently enemies nearby. Are you an enemy? There are now definitely no enemies nearby. If I return to the queen, will she talk with me now? Please tell me that she does. No, now I can't interact with her at all. Well, time to leave this place. Try to rest until that quest falls off. Then plan from there. Hopefully I can do that. All I want is for the game to cooperate with me. Wow, is Daggerfall hard to make work? Gotta say that broken Bethesda reputation keeps up, but this is a whole next level of broken. Like, even if you love old games, have a feeling that a lot of people wouldn't have the patience to put up with Daggerfall to get through Daggerfall. I would like a room for 8 days, please. Actually, in case I get attacked, I need to know what day it is. It's the 11th. The quest should fall off at about the 16th. We're gonna do 72 hours twice, if the game allows me. I have not received a courier from the Queen, so there is a possibility that I can't actually cheat her reputation. Which would mean that we would try and accept another quest from her. And hopefully it doesn't die. I need quite specifically to just be able to do some quests for her, to raise my reputation up, with those quests functioning as intended. That is what I need. That's all I ask for. And apparently it might just be a very tall order, I guess. It's like there's just one requirement for this game, and it is do not kaput yourself, and the game's still... It's definitely struggling. I am really jealous of people that manage to like have a flawless experience. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm finding bugs that nobody else have done before, so it's like charting the uncharted waters. I should check if my quest has fallen off. No, it did not. Okay. 48 hours? Well, I just typed 38 hours, but I can add 10 to that afterwards. I think the last time I overrode Sentinel was before I accepted the quest. Hopefully. That's still there. Okay. That's very clearly Sentinel. When did I save? Because that's quite important. I saved after. It's the 11th. When was the last time I overrode quest generation? Okay, you're giving me the creepy stare. I can't click on you. I think it is after we have done the betrayal. The next location that I literally went to was Sentinel. I also repaired at Sentinel, and I would have overwritten over that. Which means that now I need to go back to Sentinel, repair all over again. I will try to cheat a bit of a reputation. We'll see how that goes. Well, first thing is getting into Sentinel. We'll try that again, but traveling cautiously. Let's see if we can just get the Queen's reputation up with us. Because if her quests are gonna bug out this badly, I really fear our ability to get reputation up with her. I feel like I've done so much re-rolling today. And I also feel like I should leave it in. Just to really show people the true experience of Daggerfall. Let's throw in a save here. And let's start loitering. I don't know if the reputation button, if I need to be close to the person that I want the reputation of. So I'm gonna just try approaching the Queen and then pressing it. I think that cheat only raises faction reputations though. We're not gonna press it a lot, but we are gonna press it several times in case I can actually raise reputation off the Queen with it. Then we're gonna do the repairs again. We're gonna overwrite both saves. Then we're gonna go and talk with the Queen, and we're gonna pick up a quest from her. And then we're only gonna overwrite one save from that point on. And before picking up a quest, I'm also gonna overwrite quest generation. Just so that if we bug like this again, we don't need to go back as extremely. You know, I asked my tarot, like, I understand that not every person's like religious or superstitious or anything like that. But sometimes I am a little bit. And I asked my tarot, how will the rest of my week go? And then how will my next week go? And it included struggle to cooperate with sudden endings. And I was kind of afraid that it was talking about the guild that I'm in because the relationships were strained with that whole raid drama, and I don't want to leave them because they're great people. Now I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, Daggerfall? My tarot cards. Right, we're not gonna do anything. I'm gonna stand here. Let's do 4 clicks to be safe. This is 20 reputation, and technically it goes for everything, including like Mage's Guild, And all of that. I'm hoping that it influences the individual NPC standing with me, especially that queen. Yeah. Do remember I'm Lithuanian, so don't just like... Don't model your speech patterns on mine. Mine are not necessarily correct. Well, we spammed the whole reputation thing. Well, I'm now gonna go and I'm gonna find the repair shop and we're gonna repair again. And then we're gonna wait out the days inside an inn while the repair is happening. And then we're gonna override both save files. Best case scenario, we just managed to raise our reputation with the queen. And things will get a move on. Worst case, like, middle case scenario, we can't do that. You know, it's funny, if I speak with Americans to get, like, not all of them recognize my accent. If I speak with English people, not all of them recognize my accent. They often ask me where I'm from, like, they can't tell me that I'm not from here, but they can't tell me exactly where I'm from. And if I spoke with a Norwegian in my guild, and he could immediately pinpoint that it's the Baltics, either Lithuania or Latvia. I asked him how, because so many other people can't. And he said that people from those places have this, Can I also repair this, please? Thank you. I have this way of speaking that comes from, like, a further back place in the mouth than English and Americans do. But, English and Americans can't exactly tell. A Norwegian guy can. Let's see, I need to go that way. And rent me some inn. So middle case scenario, we didn't raise our reputation with the queen. But, we can actually do some quests from her, and it was reputation that was the issue. And not the game just entirely bugging out on me and not giving me the quest. Worst case scenario from there is it is the game bugging out, but I can maybe mess with the save files and, you know, just get that going again. And the absolute worst case scenario is we are stuck. This is one of the main quests. So it is not something that I can choose not to do. So if we are stuck, that's a real bummer, because we wouldn't be able to progress past this point. At that point, I don't know what we would do. Watch somebody else's footage? I can, like, sit my ass down and commentate over it. Google online for some other person's, like, uploaded save. That's a thing that I have done for some games. Yeah, it would be. But, like, I don't know what this game's problem is. It definitely has a problem with me, and we're currently very much struggling to cooperate. I do like the music too. There are still like part of the quests that we can do. And maybe there is a way to mess with like ones and zeros to make this Queen's quest in particular a skip. Like, I would be investigating all of those options before. And if the save file goes out the window, we can still do like... If I tab out right now, it is painting the truth that broke on me. We could still technically do Medora's freedom and Dust of Restful Death, but without painting the truth and the Ancient Watcher, I can't do Lysandra's Revelations, which is required for endgame. Like, it's not... Yes. Okay. That's not the exit. I thought it might be. Let's figure out where I came from. Leave. And get my armor back. So there would still be 2 quests that I can do. At least technically. But this one is just really blocking itself right now. Well, at least my armor's repaired, and we did do one of the optional quests. Back into the castle! I am just gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything. Because the previous quest to this is the missing prince. I'm pretty sure we have done it. I do remember giving the death certificate to the prince. It is kind of procedurally generated. There's very, very few locations that are completely preset. As such, it can have more locations than possible, and there's no way for you to travel between one location to another through like actual running through the world, because it will just generate random tiles for you. You'll have to teleport from a place to a place, but this is, for example, a singular city, so it is pretty big, but it's kind of the same kind of big that Minecraft is. It is big because it can generate itself. I definitely spoke with the prince. I'm gonna press that button once more, just because if I had given the death certificate to his mom and not the prince, I would have lost 20 reputation with her. And maybe the game thinks that it has happened. And I need 5 reputation with her to have a quest from her. That is the main quest. I wish that there was a way to check my reputation with her. Because it would be a lot easier to diagnose the issue if I could. Let me just overwrite that one. Did we overwrite it? Yes, we did. Good job. I can't speak to her. I can speak to Prince Greclith, but not her. So, that is an issue. We can't even take raising reputation quests from her if we can't speak to her. Okay, that is quite, quite the thing. Now, mind you, we have never received a letter from her. So... there is a chance that that could still come. But for now, she's stuck staring at me. But not every NPC is. There is a quest called Medora's Freedom. And for it, I would need to find Medora. Which is on Isle of Balfira. I think I should go and do that. For the time being. And figure out what to do after. Oh, Jesus, I have clipped... Okay, I have unclipped myself. So that NPC was never aggressive, okay. What's in my inventory? Letters-wise. Well, I cannot use that, whatever that is. I have just done that, so let's remove that. Let's leave it in a pile, well not. Isle of Balfira. I did not realize that that bit is clickable. Let's go to the Rennie Tower. Let's travel recklessly. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're now in Isle of Balfira. And I have just triggered a quest from Queen Akarithi, which would not talk to me. What in the actual fuck? Yeah, welcome to Sentinel. We're not. I trust you have had a comfortable stay so far. Let me get right to the point. My son, Prince Lawson, says you are well respected and trusted Breton. I have need of your support. I am willing to pay you 615 gold to infiltrate Castle Wayrest and recover an heirloom of the late King Lysander's for me. Will you do it? Yes. What bounty? There is an item, a painting, that is hidden somewhere within Castle Wayrest. I desire the item for reasons you need not worry about. Bring it to me and I will pay you 615 gold. Did it save in my quest log? Yes, it did. Let us go and do that. Because I have more trust that this place is not gonna bug out. This is firing off in all the wrong directions. A page girl bearing the crest of Sentinels stiffly presents you a crispy pressed envelope. Ignoring your query, she turns and walks away. Now the letter comes. After we have accepted the quest, while standing friggin' nowhere. Your presence in our court is desired before the end of the next season. Prince Lawson has recommended you with high praise. I await your arrival. I'm sorry. Your presence in our court is desired before the end of the next season. That has a spelling mistake. Alright. That quest still believes that we have like the proper quest and that we have spoken to the queen. Game, please don't die on me. Please let me complete the main story scenario without you having like, I don't know, some sort of heart attack and keeling over dead. Let's go to Wayrest. Enter the dungeons of Castle Wayrest. We have unbelievably actually arrived at Wayrest. This is even appropriate, considering that we have arrived at Wayrest. I'm completely flabbergasted. If I ever thought that my other games that I liked were held together by shoelaces and bubblegum, Daggerfall is a jigsaw puzzle that has like about 10 chunks missing. Half of the chunks are connected wrong and it's still somehow firing. That's what it feels like. Whoever has done the Unity recode, I don't know how well they did it, but I am amazed that they even undertook that as something that they wanted to do. Just because it has exploded that badly, that many times. And like, normally I would like actually cut this thing off. Like, when I'm making a YouTube video, I would be like, okay, well, you know, that was pointless. So let's take it out. I'm gonna leave the stream intact this time. The whole thing. Outside of maybe me staring at Google pages with my mouth open, I should probably address that one. I'm gonna leave the whole thing in. Every reload that we have done, every change that we have, I'm keeping that in just to show people how it feels to play Daggerfall sometimes. It has definitely been a thing. I need to recover an item from Castle Wayrest. For that I need to figure out where Castle Wayrest's dungeon is. I thought maybe... Maybe? I could just look it up. There are quite a lot of people that are just aggressive to me for no good reason. Do they know that I'm coming for the painting? Is that it? That is just a piece of paper. Oh god. Sound system, please. Oh god. Everything's aggressive in there. I think that was the correct direction though. Before I do anything, I want to exit and I want to like put down a teleport point. So, because we do have it. So that leaving will be a lot easier. I do believe that the dungeons are to the right because I saw something that looked like the floor could go down. No? Really? Oh, wait. I see. There is a lever to pull, but I was looking for it on the wrong side. Hello! We're currently doing a painting quest where we steal an item from Castle Wayrest. So far, the game has been incredibly bugged on me. To a point where I thought that the save was entirely lost. It's just such a... Oh, I was stressed over a lot of things. It's still stressful, but I stopped having my flare-ups, so that's nice, because last week I was very, very sick. But this week I feel very, very tired, which is kind of normal after being very, very sick. I've just been looking confused majority of the stream just because this game is doing things that it's not supposed to be doing. Like, at all. Yeah, I'm kind of like not entitled to it at all. So when savings run out, they kind of run out. And also I'm kind of too sick to be employable. My husband, on the other hand, might look out and, you know, get a job. So that is a secret passage. Enemies? Enemy? I feel so much better now that at the very least I can maybe do this main storyline quest. I even had a double door. Let's start overriding the insides. How do you even click that? That was too high for me to click. Lithuanian. Okay, that is a functional trapdoor. Mind you, I'm stuck in the ceiling. Okay, he fell down. Let's fall down without... I was gonna say let's fall down without getting stuck in the wall, but also... What the heck? Right, how about I don't touch that? Just like having that there doesn't sound like a good thing to have. I was afraid that it was gonna be like one of those things where I haven't opened the trap door. And as a result of that, I couldn't find my way around, and things that I needed for the quest were completely inaccessible to me. And this is not one of them. Okay, it springs itself. It's not very promising, considering that I have no way of closing it. We have a way to leave via teleport, and I made it just outside the castle, so we can definitely come back in if we need to. I rather did not. I'd rather we found what we came here for. But at the same time, that doorway is now entirely blocking my... What the fuck? Excuse me? Was that not the right thing? I ask because I just walked a circle. I don't think that there is even, like, any other place to go to. Let me throw in another save. Ay, ay, ay. Music changes in here. It's obviously not what I need. I don't actually know how to get into the dungeons of Castle Wayrest. I assumed it was like through here somewhere, mostly because of how many things have attacked me. I just want to take a look at this. Have I tried everything down there? From the looks of it, no? Like, I obviously took my way down. Well, once more can't hurt. Don't care if I get hurt. I can rest through that. What I do care is if I get stuck in a wall. Right, so apparently I've never tried just going this way. But there is nothing here. Just somebody's alchemy supplies. Then I went through this room. And that's the way down. Let's interact with that without hitting anything else. There's no way for me to re-enter that due to that trapdoor. But I think this was a waste of time regardless, because the way forward is not through there. So I should go back, the actual castle, and try again. I do appreciate that nobody cares that I'm slaughtering millions of people. Oh, millions is like overestimating. It's been dozens so far. None of these ways are the way. There's an unhappy boy that's holding a sword. Wait, is this the way? Could this be the way? Will this take me to the dungeons of Wayrest? Wait, why is this dead? I don't remember being here. Okay, that's open. That goes down. Oh shit. Alright. That was the weirdest runaround I've ever had. I do appreciate the music. But I'm clearly not in the right place. So that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. Got it. Let's find what is it. Right? After I undie myself, that is. I was trying to put my weapon away and that wasn't working. Shit. So, the stupid enemies can move while you're loading. So it is actually quite easy to accidentally fuck yourself over by getting hit upon load. I have already done this. So the fact that she gives me this quest again, that's also quite confusing. Thankfully, it is not a main quest thing, so I can ignore it. And we have seen it. So there's that. Would these be the dungeons? Maybe. Are the dungeons through here? I feel like I might even need a break from Elder Scrolls after I'm done with Daggerfall. I might not start Arena quite there and then. In which case I don't know what I would play through instead of that. It's just that... Ooh. Okay. Well, there's that. Today's game has been quite something. I think I'm loading into the wrong save. Yeah, I was, and that's an insta-death save for some reason. I don't know how or why. Let's not ask questions. It's just... I've never played something quite so broken. It's not even making me sad, it's making me very confused throughout the whole way through, which is why there is a save titled What? What? Don't know who was in there that hit me so hard. Because it was not that dude. Maybe it was this rogue. Hey, at least I'm leveling up while doing all of this. Oh my god, that is a teleporter! At least he had a brain. He knew to just go invisible. I cannot open that. But it's good to know that. I don't want to accidentally, like, use the teleporter and get away from what could be the quest objective. Okay, that is a ghost. An angry, red-eyed ghost. Thankfully, entirely harmless. What in the actual fuck? Okay. Is this just the kitchens? I think so. I want to figure out where the kitchen elevator goes. It did occur to me that I am just walking around slaughtering all of the guards inside a castle. Because I'm looking for the dungeons. Knock knock, is this where you store your treasures? I have to rob you too. Oh, I think this is just where they store their bones. And meat supplies and things like that. That's an interesting bit of world building. The switches are always at least a little bit complicated. If you can think of any game that's made in the 90s or 80s, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm brave enough to tackle a game that's made in 80s, that could be fun enough to play as a palate cleanser after Daggerfall, please let me know. It depends how badly Daggerfall is gonna like break on me in the upcoming sessions. Because today has been flabbergasting. If it's just a one-time thing, and I like travel through it quite fine, and I'm a happy bunny, and that is fine. Can probably enter arena, and that will be fine. But if the hoops become bigger and bigger to jump over in order to just complete this game, then I think I will really, really need to rest after it. Oh, okay, that's... Now, mind you, the ghosts are really cool. I really like how wraiths look like. I feel like I'm in the dungeon. The last time I felt like that, the game tricked me. What? Are you a spellcasting waif? Aw, you're so cute. What do I have in here? You know what? You guys keep it. I will also give you this dagger, these 2 boots. I don't want to carry too many things on me, because I don't want the game to start having memory issues. Those screams are so creepy and well done. They kind of remind me of skeleton screams. I think it's coming from here. Ooh. Oh, hello! They're hard to see sometimes. I imagine that comes with the territory of, you know, being a ghost. Yeah, this is like... It took me a very long time to get here. To the point where we're just like doing this quest. But this dungeon is cool. Like, I am happy that we're here. I would like to see more of wraiths, please. They're kind of fun. And it does make me a bit scared because I keep on like looking over my shoulder to go, you know, is there a wraith? Is there not a wraith? I have not been in so many directions. Let's maybe try here and down. I have a feeling that... Well, okay. The last time I had a feeling I was very much incorrect. Because the last time I was questing inside Castle Sentinel. And I thought that the quest objective would be deep inside a dungeon. Instead, it was in an attic. Just so you know. Can be entirely wrong. But I just feel like these kind of things, these like... The dungeon objective should be like very deep down. It might just be the RPG enjoyer talking in me, where dungeons tend to like have, you know, levels to them, and you would eventually find what you need deep down. It might not be very realistic to apply this to Daggerfall. Daggerfall might have its own ideas for where things should be and should not be. Okay, I've done a full circle at least one way. Oh, this one goes high! That was a thing thrown by the ghosty. It was also green. That was weird. That is just a sheet of paper. I keep on thinking that it is a letter. It is not. May as well have a little bit of a heal. Apparently a bit more stealthier from this. There is an up that I haven't explored yet. If I went around, I think there is a down and an up. And both are unexplored. No, actually, all things here are explored. But this way they aren't. Right, let's go this way then. Somebody threw something at me. Oh, hello. Well, finding wraiths is a good sign. Oh, another wraith. That is a teleporter. I don't want to... Either a teleporter or a bricked out room. I don't want to touch those. At least not for now. It's good to know that they exist. But we can handle them at a later time. I have not gone in either of the directions in here, nor back there. I think I want to try down before I try up. Even though up might be the right way to go. Alright, now this connects back to where I have been. That's good. Means one less way to think about. But none of these places I have explored yet. Don't know why, but carrying around my sword makes me look like... It makes me feel like a naked boy running around with a tiny little heart on the right side of my screen. It might just be because I feel quite the unease in the dungeons of Daggerfall. Not so much that it would actually like cause me distress. So I am perfectly capable of playing this game, but I just don't feel safe game-wise, and that's... It might have something to do with music, and it is indicative of a rather good design, because you're not supposed to feel safe inside a dungeon, but... the kind of imagery that comes to my mind, I think it's pretty unique. I don't think that any other people are thinking that way. Have I been here before? Help? Yeah, I think I have. Right. Is that slayered out now? Where am I? Here I am! Look at me go. Right. I've already explored in that direction. This way I have not explored. Ooh, coffins! I don't know why that made me so happy. I suppose for a little while I was like, oh, that's something that I could remember, and like, it might be a sign that I'm heading somewhere meaningful, but nope. I've already been there. I don't need accidentally unequipped my shoes. I don't need this, especially considering that I have something better. But I'm kind of tempted to start picking up an extra weapon in case mine will break and I need an emergency one. Well, the good news is that this dungeon, it just sounds really alive, which means that there's plenty of places I haven't been in yet. When the dungeon like stops sounding alive, that's when you have trouble, because then you're like, okay, where have I not been? Right, in this floor I have not been anywhere. So there is that. Just feeling like a sense of being really startled. And I don't know if that's like because I'm in a dungeon or because like so many things broke on me or what. Sure? How long is this? Long enough? But some lore might be nice about now. The idea of a collection of mages, sorcerers, and assorted mystics pooling their resources and talents for the purpose of research and public charity was a revolutionary concept in the early years of the Second Era. The closest organization to what we today now know as the Mages Guild was the Psychic Order of the Isle of Artem. Magic was something to be learned by individuals, or at most in intimate covens. Mages were, if not actual hermits, usually quite solitary. The Psychic Order served the rulers of the Somerset Isle as counselors, and chose its members by a complex ritualized method not understood by the common people. Its purposes and goals were likewise unpublished, and its detractors contributed the worst evil as the source of its power. The religion of the Old Order could be described as ancestor worship, an increasingly unfashionable philosophy in the Second Era. When Vanus Galerian, a psychic of Artium and student of the famed Lachesis, began collecting mages from around Somerset Isle, he attracted the animosity of all. He was operating out of First Hold, and there was a common, and not entirely unsensible, attitude that magical experiments should be conducted only in unpopulated areas. Even more shocking, Galerian proposed to make magical items, potions, and even spells available to any member of the general public who could pay. No longer was magic to be limited either to the aristocracy or intelligentsia. Galerian was brought before Ichessus and the king of First Hold, Relis the the 12th, I'm sorry, and made to state the intentions of the guild he was forming. The fact that Galerian's speech to Rius and Ichessus was not recorded for posterity is a tragedy, though it does allow the opportunity for historians to amuse one another with lies and persuasions Galerian might have used to found the ubiquitous organization. The charter was approved. Almost immediately after the guild was formed, the question of security had to be answered. Isle of Artanium did not have to have a force of arms to shield it from invaders interested in stealing its treasures. When the Psychic Order does not wish someone to land on the island and all of it became insubstantial. The new Mages Guild had to hire guards. Galerian soon discovered what nobles have known for thousands of years: money alone does not buy loyalty. The Knightly Order of the Lamp was formed the following year. Like a tree from an acorn, the Mages Guild grew branches all over Somerset Isle and then the mainland of Tamriel. There are many records of superstitious or sensibly fearful rulers forbidding the guild in their kingdom, but their heirs or their heirs' heirs recognized the wisdom on allowing the guild to practice. The Mages Guild was a powerful force in Tamriel, a dangerous foe if a somewhat disinterested ally. There have been only a few rare incidents of Mages Guild actually becoming involved in local political struggles. On these occasions, the guild's participation has been the ultimate decider in the conflict. By a tradition begun by Vanus Galerium, the Mages Guild as a singular institution is presided over by a council of 6 archmagisters. Each guild location is run by a guild master assigned by a council of 2, the Master of Incunabula and the Master at Arms. The Master of Incunabula presides over a council of an additional 2 mages, the Master of Academia and the Master of Scrying. The Master at Arms also has a council of 2, the Master of Initiates and the Palatinus, the leader of the Order of the Lamb. One need not be a member of the Mages Guild to know that this carefully constructed order is often nothing more than an illusion. As Vanus Galerium himself said bitterly, leaving Tamriel to travel to other lands, the guild has become nothing more than an intricate morass of political infighting. Ah, yes, the guilds of the world. It always do be that way. Okay, we have not explored in any of the directions here. So there's stairs that way. A little fern. And there's a way this way that leads me back to where I came from, I think. Let's try the stairs. I hope that I'm not just gonna climb out of the dungeon. If I do, I might need to climb back in. I will take your money. Oh, hello. That is just a room. Cool. That's the arbitrary torture room that's present in majority of the castles and or dungeons. I would like to know who made those because I think somebody's mass producing those slabs and just selling them to everybody. That feels like it makes the most sense. That is interesting. Very interesting. Hello. No shooty shooty, please. There are enemies nearby. Oh! Right, music change in here, not a good thing. We want to avoid any music changes. Because music changes denote that we are leaving. the dungeon. That is not something that we want to do. Okay, I have rebuilt the bridge over there. But I am very interested in just going down here. But with that interest also comes the wisdom that I should leave this. For the next episode. I am sorry if I became frustrated or annoyed during today. The game has broke on me a lot more than I ever expected it to break. But we seem to be in the quest and we seem to be doing it. And that's good, because that will allow us to continue doing main scenario quests. Thank you so much for whoever added cheats into this game, because I do think that the Queen's reputation with me must have been at -20. Because using the reputation upper is what made her trigger all that quest dialogue. It might have been that all that quest dialogue would have triggered when I was supposed to report to her back from that other quest, because that would have given me reputation, but I couldn't report to her for some reason. So, there's that. Anyway, we are inside a quest now. Hopefully it doesn't break anymore. And with a sufficient pause till next week, my mood will be sufficiently excited enough instead of really flabbergasted and confused. This has been a very, very confusing time, so fingers crossed it doesn't break again. We can actually do this. I would love to see more like Daggerfall completely through, but if it continues doing that, I do feel like I will need a palate cleanser in between Daggerfall and Arena. I'm very much making up my mind when it comes to this game on the go. So thank you for everybody who has joined on today on my stream. Thank you so much for my Patreon supporters, which are on screen right now if you're on YouTube. And I am hopefully gonna see you on Thursday. So thank you for watching, and toodaloo for now.